Show. Dan, on today's episode, we're going to talk about blind guitar players.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We might talk a little golf. We might get into the snake pit. Somebody got bit, that's for sure. Dandridge's own Peter Malnati walks away with a win. We got some movie releases. Well, we've got some movie news. Well, I guess we have a release, and we've got some news to talk about. We might talk a little about the Houston Open. We got to pick a one and done. Before we get too deep into this thing,
Mm.
I'm going to date the show. They say it's something professionals always do. I noticed I sprinkled in a little b-ball with golf over the weekend. The Wolf Pack, baby. Your Wolf Pack is they're getting it done. Huh?
Sweet 16. Sweet 16. Hey, all of the ACC teams are still in it. Can you believe that?
So I do. So my bracket looks pretty good right now. I think I'm in second place in the pool that I'm in. Oddly enough, I did. I don't know if you rubbed off on me, if I felt a little, I felt the bot kind of creeping in on me. But I did put the wolf pack to make it to the Sweet 16. So I had them picked.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Good job. All right.
Freaking
Yeah.
Baylor. I've got everybody
Baylor.
correct. Fucking Baylor, man.
Baylor got you. Son of a bitch.
I'll make it through. I don't have them going to the Elite Eight, so we'll see. But yeah, congratulations. It's got to be
Yeah.
bumping up in the old
Heck
RDU,
yeah.
huh?
Oh, we're
Uh,
on fire. We're on fire over here. Oh yeah.
is there like a call, is there a howl or something? I mean, what do you
It's
do when
just
you're feeling it? Yeah, I know, but don't you, like a little wolf pack thing? I mean, I'd be howling if I mean, I've been singing Rocky Top.
There you go.
Tennessee made it through. So, they don't have a howl or a chant. It's more like a song, but,
Yeah, yeah, there you go. There you go.
speaking of Tennessee, Dandridge's own Peter Malnati outlasts
Mm.
the field
Mm-hmm.
in Palm Harbor, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You may know it as St. Pete, Clearwater,
Yep.
west coast of Florida.
Yep.
He did not get snake bit.
No.
Uses yellow balls because it reminds him of we don't get into things like that on this show. For a minute, I thought Keith Mitchell was going to pull it off
I did
coming
too.
in. Boy, to talk about getting bit by I mean, he got bit on the front nine, but yeah, that didn't fare well for him. I think he wound up carding a +6 on Sunday to finish. Well, let's just say not in first place. Uh,
Yeah, better than like a +8.
that's also a true story. I see what you did there. I don't know. I was feeling good for Keith, man. The best dressed guy on the PGA Tour. I thought he was going to class it up and show him how to get things done. Not so fast. Who else? Who impressed you? Who did it for you this week? Any Cam Young? I think he's now. What did I see? He has the most runner-up finishes of a player that started 40
Yeah.
tournaments.
Yeah.
That hasn't won yet. It's in the
Yeah.
cards, right? I mean, it's coming. I think he's going to
Absolutely.
be. I think he's my pick for the Open Championship. I think
Cam
that's
Young?
yes,
Really? Go Deeks.
yes. I mean, he looked good. A couple years ago, he finished strong. So,
Go
I mean,
Deeks.
at least we get a
There you
runner up
go.
out of the guy. Who else? Mackenzie Hughes, Andrew
Do you think he
Shoffley.
ever gets tired of hearing that? Because every golf tournament I go to, it's always Go Deeks.
I mean, I guess it's better than Go Dicks. I don't. I don't. No,
I'm,
I mean
hey,
he's a.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
What about Billy Horschel? He had a showing. Do you think Billy Horschel's sick of anything? Is Billy Horschel sick of anything this week? That's what I want to know. He's not sick of finishing T12.
No, no, Billy's doing pretty good. Billy's doing pretty
Uh,
good. That was a
friend
tough
of the show.
course, man. Tough
Yeah,
course.
tough course. Friend of the show, Scott Stallings. I believe today's his
Good showing.
birthday, by the way.
Good. Oh, happy birthday,
Raise
Scott
a
Stallings.
glass.
There
Raise a
you
glass,
go.
Scott.
Yeah, he's got that
T
happy birthday
T12.
bourbon.
T12 for one, Mr. Stallings. Did we have any cut? I mean, we had a lot of people that didn't make it, but I want so some interesting plays maybe that might bleed over into this week. Tony Finau missed the cut. somebody was hot on Zach Blair last week, weren't they? Oh, we got to play Zach Blair.
He was
Ooh,
doing
get Zach Blair
great. He was
alive.
doing great, and
Ooh.
then all of a sudden, he wasn't doing great.
Yeah. Way to go, Dan. You screwed us on that one. Sam Burns also.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that I'm the reason our lineup gets screwed up.
Not good. Not good. I mean, back to back. I mean, what's Zach Blair won? I mean, at least I was hedging on the fact that this guy has won the last two events out here. Let's see. Any notables that may be our first miscut this season, by the way.
Yeah.
In the one and done.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
Who Spieth missed the cut. Kind of I guess a warm up for some of these folks, right? I mean, it got a little windy. I don't know that anything was like overly crazy, but
it was a tough course, tough week. Yeah.
Tough golf course. Tough course. Hooters. Think about all the wings that you eat while you're down there. It's probably hard to carry all those around.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Who else? Camilo missed. Pearson Cutie missed. Kisner. I don't know if that's surprising or not. Sanjay. Yeah. All right. Not the best week. We got a rebound. Got a little Did you make any scratch, by the way? You off of those free bones you're throwing around on the old DraftKings?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of free bones thrown around. Did some pretty good bets this week. I took Doug Gim for top 30. And
I told you that
he had a rough weekend. He had a rough weekend. Let me ask you this. So Justin Thomas struggling. So, and this is, you know me, I am a aggregator of information, right? So, yeah. So saw on the old online, some people were comparing him. Is he the David Duval of today's golf? Well, should I say, is he the unlikable David Duval of today's golf?
Well, okay. I mean, he's got more major championships. I'm going out on a limb there.
He's got, because Duval won the Open. That was it.
Yeah. So he's got more major championships than Duval.
And he's got players.
I think he's had a better career than David Duval. I don't mean, how are you comparing? How
I guess, came out hot.
Give me the factors.
Can he bounce back? Can he bounce back, or is he done?
Yes. JT can bounce back. I mean, anybody that can make it through the polo scandal of 2020.
Yeah. 20, I think it was 2020. Yeah. No, I think it's 20. It was definitely during COVID. 2020. Because remember, it says it was so quiet out there.
It was very quiet. Very quiet. He loved those fans when they get stirring around. He can really mix. He can chop it up if you know what I mean. Chopping it up.
Okay, so you're saying he'll bounce back. Okay, so no play there. So. No play there.
I think we got to. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's dead. I mean, there were a lot of. If you're measuring, I know you're not measuring it based just on what happened this weekend.
Yeah.
No, I think we got to bounce. He just won the PGA Championship 2 years ago. Last year, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, what are we bouncing back from? There are people that go their whole career that don't win a fucking major championship, and you're talking about a bounce back?
Well, he's been schneiding the last couple of years. Last year was not a good year. He should not have been on the Ryder Cup team last year. And then he's not having a good year this year either. So that's what I'm talking about, bounce back. Cole's not running good.
Ask the coach. Ask the captain of the team how he fared. I'm sick of it.
Sick of it.
Just sick of it. Okay. All right. I don't. Anything else about the Valspar? I gotta get to that tournament one year.
It's a tough course. It looked like a fun place to go. We should go, definitely. No, it was a good time. Right now it's being overshadowed by basketball, obviously. Players' ratings down from last year. Not good. But yeah, I think we're we're 2 weeks. We're 2 weeks away or 3 weeks away from the Masters now.
3 weeks, right? Away, 3 weeks.
Like it's this week we got something. Next week,
this week,
and then the third week it is. Yeah.
Third week.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you're going. You better get it right. I mean, you don't want to. You show up on the wrong Sunday, and
I know.
You'll be staring through the bars. Not the drinking, but the gates. Staring through
the gates. You shake them.
By the way, we'll save that for a minute. Now I want to go ahead and get it out there. So for those of you that are going to the Masters,
yeah,
we'll talk about the Houston Open in a minute. I don't think anybody cares about the Houston Open really.
The children do. It's for the kids.
It actually is for the kids. And trick a lot of kids. The gnomes. They have released the gnomes. Release the gnomes, and you can see there's last year's little gnome.
Oh yeah,
back there.
Oh yeah.
So I've got my order in. I'm not going to make it this year. I'm going to be attending some other Masters-esque events.
Yeah,
not in Augusta. More fun. Could it be more fun than going down and wading through those troughs of people? But some interesting restrictions that they put on the gnomes. One per person. They're getting strict about it this year.
Getting strict about it.
So if you want your gnome, you better get there and get in line, and don't be dicking around, because they're not putting up with any BS when it comes to
dilly dally,
taking it serious. So do we want to talk a little about? So hold on, Dan. I'm going to need your input. Do we want to talk about the Houston Open and then get into some fun stuff? Do you want to go ahead and just get it out of the way right now?
No, I want to get the fun stuff done first. Let's do the fun stuff first.
All right, fun stuff first. Well, we got to talk about some movies.
Ooh. Okay.
And we have to talk about someone's dinner menu.
Yeah, let's stay with golf, and then we'll go to the movies, and then we'll go to the Houston
dinner menu. It is
dinner menu.
Jon Rahm has announced his dinner menu for the Champions Dinner, April the 9th, 2024. So I
got it here.
All right. Gonna do some quoting here for the dinner. We might save this for the next show, but they've got some Champions Dinner do's and don't etiquette. We'll save this for Masters Week. Golf Digest plagiarism is its best right here, but so we'll save that for Masters Week, just in case anybody's planning on attending that's listening to the show. So what do you think? Rank the dinner on a scale of let's rank it by stars. 5 star on a scale of 5.
No, let's go 10. We'll go 10 stars. We'll go 10 stars.
Okay, 10 stars. What do you?
Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8.4.
Ooh, that's nice. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Ibericos. So we've got some ham, some cured pork loin. What do we got? We've got some, I guess that's Spanish cheese with black truffle. We've got, I wish you read these names off to me, Dave.
No freaking way.
read the names off.
No way we're going to read these things off. No, just keep going. You keep going.
Let AI go to work. We're going to have a Spanish omelet with onions and confit potatoes. A spicy Basque chorizo with some potato. Papas fritas, you may know them as. Mama Rahm's classic lentil stew. I didn't know Mama Rahm was known for her lentil stew.
Now we do. I do now. I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Chicken fritters and confit potato. They got a lot of potato. I didn't know they ate this many potatoes in Spain.
Yeah,
but we got a lot of them. So from the appetizers, from the tapas. Do you say tapas or tapas?
Tapas.
Okay.
I don't know.
So from the tapas menu, what are you going for? What are you picking up there? Because it's just think, you're never going to the Champions Dinner. I hate to let you down.
Damn.
But let's just imagine for a moment that you're going to get to enjoy the Champions. You're like in the back. You're waiting. You're working. You've been sweating all day, and they're bringing the food out. And they're taking it back to the back, and they're going to trash it, get rid of it, whatever they do with it. And you're back there. What are you going? What do you got your eye
on? Probably that Spanish omelet with the onions and the confit potato. Ooh. That sounds really yummy, doesn't it? The cheese. I'm not sure what kind of cheese that is, but the black truffle sounds really good.
It does sound. It sounds expensive.
Yeah, ritzy. Yeah.
That does sound very.
What about you?
Well. Creamy
chicken. You're going to go ham and pork loin? Is that what you're going?
Yeah. I'm definitely going to go with this chistoro con patata, the spicy Basque chorizo. Probably going to go for that loin, some of that cheese. I mean, I'm I'm going to go for some of the stew. Give
So
me a cup of that soup.
Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, what we refer to this is, and Cal does this every year. I give it an 8.4. He probably gave it an 8.4 too. He's pulling what we call a Spieth here. I'm going for seconds.
You're going to take a clean plate, or you're going to clean it, you're going to clear it, and then use the same plate?
I think the house rules.
I like it. I think that if I could just take one item off of the tapas, I'm going for Mama Rahm's classic lentil stew. I don't know if I've had a lentil stew, but that's what I'm going for. I mean, if it's hers, you gotta. I feel like you have to. And if I'm, well, I hope not. But when I make it out to Silverleaf, I'll see if we can slip over for a little dish. And if I'm passing on anything, I'm probably passing on the creamy chicken fritters. I don't that just doesn't I don't know, it doesn't do anything for me. First course, are you going to go for the Basque crab salad with potato?
Yeah.
You're not going to swell up from that allergic reaction?
A lot of potatoes here. A lot of Irish potatoes, I tell you what.
I mean, I get it's in Europe, but so hold on. Are you going to take your EpiPen?
I am taking my EpiPen. Oh yeah,
that crustacean thing. I mean,
oh yeah,
start swelling up at dinner.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be very. Oh, that's in the Champions Dinner etiquette do's and don'ts. One of them is don't eat the shellfish if you're allergic. It says do not do that. Okay, so for the main course, Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking like, well, I'm going to surf and turf. I'll take a little of both. No. It says or. It doesn't say and. It says main course choice of. Are you going to go for, I know what you're going to go for, but I want to ask the question. Are you going to go for the Basque ribeye with Tudela lettuce and piquillo peppers? Or are you going to go for the Turbo Navarra white asparagus?
I'm probably going to go ribeye just because I don't know what the other fish tastes like. I don't know what does it taste like. Sea urchin?
Well, if you, oh shit, God, I hope not. That's the worst thing I've ever put. That one time we were, was it the Open or the Championship? The Open, I think.
The Open.
God Almighty, that was the worst damn thing I've ever put in my mouth. Maybe the most expensive thing I've put in my mouth too.
Yeah.
Allegedly. I too am probably going to go for the ribeye. I don't know. I feel like you got to go ribeye.
Yeah, I think so too.
And are you going to go for the dessert? Or are you going? And so when it gets to dessert, are you disappointed that there's only one option? That being the puff pastry cake, custard, and chantilly cream.
Hey, he's going for the win.
Back to back. Wouldn't be the first time it happened this season.
Tell you what, he's like, I don't need options. I know what I'm doing.
I know, but I'm a little disappointed. Like, what if I'm a chocolate kind of guy?
I agree. Yeah.
What if I go for the dark stuff and you've given me chantilly cream and I'm looking for dark options on the menu?
I know. Did you have any of this stuff when you were in Spain?
I had, yes, I probably had the ham. I mean, there's a lot of pigs over there, so. Let me think of what else I might have had. I definitely had an omelet while I was in Spain. I did have the Iberian ham for sure. I did not have Mama Rahm's classic lentil stew. I wish I would have. I don't recall eating a steak over there either. So I had a lot of seafood.
Okay.
But so I mean, listen, if this was all in English and you took out the Spanish and you said, can you give me, and took the player's name away and said, could you give me the country of origin? I guess a few things would give it away. Kind of the Iberian ham. I wish you'd tell me what the name of that cheese is, by the way.
Yeah.
Adiazabal. Yeah. I mean, I had a lot of cheese. I'm sure I could have had something like that. Just wasn't aware. I'll give it an 8. I give it an 8. I mean, it's
okay.
It's a very safe menu. It's nothing really out of whack here. It's very simple. I'm a little disappointed. There's no wine options.
Yeah,
Stated.
where's the wine? Yeah,
I mean, aren't the Spaniards known for their wine?
you thought so. I think so.
I thought they were. I mean, it's not called Vino and Veritas, but just saying. I thought they were known for their wine. So yeah,
The cheese is strong and pronounced, slightly acidic, and it's got a buttery, consistent sheep milk flavor. I think I'm going to be doing well with that one.
About the time that shellfish kicks in, that cheese will follow it. I think this is.
Okay. All right. Okay.
How many bathrooms do they have in the clubhouse? That's what I want to know. How many bathrooms?
All right. So rank them. So like this versus Scottie.
I mean, I'm probably going Scottie.
Yeah, Texas style.
I'm going, with the brisket and the whole. Yeah. I'm going Scheffler for sure.
Scottie style. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should do that. So somebody will steal that and plagiarize this shit and go and do it. Somebody's probably already done it. We'll be plagiarizing somebody else's crap. But yeah, I think I'm going Scheffler style on this one.
Okay.
But a fine menu indeed. And
we need to talk to Chris about. We talked about this, I think, on the air or off the air, about when this comes out. Like he should put this together for like a special for one night or something. People go there and do it at his restaurant, and they can pair it with some bourbon. It'd be kind of cool.
Oh, it'd be wonderful. I'd love that.
I'd love it. I'd go.
A taste of Augusta, by the way. You better. I don't. You may be too late if you haven't already put your order in. So
exactly. All right. So we got that. That's fun. Let's see what else we got on the. Yeah. I had some fun things for you here. Let's see.
Well, I love fun things, Dan.
Yeah. Let's see what else we have that's fun. What else?
Negroni's fun, by the way.
Is it? Is it good? What'd you put in it?
It is. It is. Campari, of course. And I used a little. Vermouth de Torino, the Coqui vermouth.
Oh, nice.
And, I went to the liquor store, my friend's bottle shop, by the way. If you're ever in the neighborhood, stop by and say hi. Tell them Cal sent you. Great spot.
Yep.
And I was looking through the gins, and, I have a hard time not buying Beefeater because it's if you're looking for a London dry gin, I mean, Beefeater's if they make something better, let me know. Leave it in a comment. I'd be happy to try it.
Nice.
What do we got? Bob Golf Ball. Is this coming from the meeting a few weeks ago down in the Bahamas?
A little bit. This is him talking about on Twitter about why Liv should buy Callaway.
Because they've been bankrupt dozens of times and they need the money?
Because the PGA Tour is an association with TaylorMade and PopStroke. And if Liv bought Callaway, they'd get Topgolf.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Does Callaway own Topgolf?
Yeah.
How did I know this?
Yeah.
Are they paying you more than they're paying me? Let's not get into that. But very interesting. That's an interesting way to look at it. Is Callaway for sale?
Isn't everybody for sale?
Well, I know
like all companies for sale. I know you are. I know you are. I know you are.
Yeah. And cheap, not expensive.
He says he can imagine local amateurs and the high flyers and the four aces all battling fun-filled local competitions, combating the TGL.
I was about to say, you saw TGL was releasing their.
So this would be a TGL chess play, killer. Right? They got their own TGL, with Bryson over at Topgolf.
Yeah, they ain't showing up to that shit.
Well, they did like an event, like a contest every once in a while.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not every week, but I'm just saying, like if they did like a contest, like the thing, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me. I could see. I don't know why they haven't already gone down that road.
Yep, I know.
I mean, every one of those places that we go by and see, I mean, they're always full. I mean, it takes up a bit of real estate, but I expect that they're making money. I'm sure we can look in the look through the financials and see.
Mm-hmm. Not much coming out of the meeting though, right? From last week, we didn't see much.
No, I didn't hear much about the meeting.
Tiger hosted a gathering at his private residence and played golf with Yasser. He was described as being very engaged.
Yasser or Tiger?
Tiger.
Well, he's hosting the event. I would hope that he's engaged.
Mm.
I mean, if not, that's kind of a dick move. It's like, hey, why don't y'all come over to my place where we're gonna have a little party, and then I don't know, I get drunk and I go pass out. I mean, it could happen.
It could happen,
but it wouldn't be. I don't know if that's. It wouldn't be a very very gracious host if I did that.
So we're gonna get into the second movie in a little bit before we get to
breaking news.
Breaking news. Go ahead, share it.
Just tap it in. Chris McDonald wasn't he? He was the one that released it, right? Christopher McDonald. He's the one kind of squealing.
I think he's the one that played Shooter McGavin, right?
Shooter McGavin. Yeah, Shooter McGavin for sure. Allegedly, Happy Gilmore 2 is in the works. So I got some questions. I've got some questions, and we should probably hashtag copyright infringement, hashtag plagiarism. We should probably rewatchable this thing.
Yes, we should.
And we should go. So let me ask you this. You, like me, have probably watched Happy Gilmore multiple times. Now, I don't know if you've watched it in its entirety through, but I've definitely seen bits and pieces of it multiple times.
I think I watched this in the theater multiple times.
So you probably did.
No, when I was in high school when it came out, and I definitely watched it in the theater multiple times. Yes.
All right. So a few things have changed since then. And I had a conversation about this earlier today. So at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, at the end of the movie, you've got three, I'm going to call them characters because they're not necessarily people, but you've got three characters in spirit watching over Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Kind of giving it, can you name the three characters that are watching over him?
Well, Chubbs.
Okay.
Wasn't Abe Lincoln there?
That's one.
Was Abe Lincoln there?
Yes, that's two.
And then there was one more. I forget the third, probably. Yeah.
It was the alligator.
Okay, the alligator.
But my question is why was Abe Lincoln in?
I don't remember
what the fuck is Abe Lincoln? I don't know that Abe Lincoln was referenced during the whole friggin' movie.
Yeah.
Why was Abe Lincoln?
I don't remember.
Well, no, I took the time to Google this today.
Okay.
I still do not have an answer. I mean, I'm asking because I'm wondering, like, why is Abe Lincoln in a movie about golf? I mean, I did a book report on Abe Lincoln in the 7th grade. Do you know how many times they mention Abe Lincoln playing golf in history?
No, I don't.
Never. He was a rail splitter.
Oh, rail splitter.
Not a fairway splitter. He was a rail splitter.
He liked that booger sugar, did he?
They call it something else back in, but I have no idea. I have no idea. That's what Angel Cabrera said.
So instead of Chubbs, should Stallone be the putting coach this time, you think?
Sly Stallone? What? How are we getting Sly Stallone in this thing? Put him up.
Apollo.
Well, so here's where I'm heading with all this is the changes that are coming. We already know Abe ain't gonna make Abe's gone. Okay.
Gone.
He's only there in spirit. Chubbs, raise a glass.
Yep. Raise a glass. Yep.
Carl Withers he has recently moved on to Bob Barker. No longer with us.
Oh, yeah.
No longer with us. So a lot of We got a lot of, and Adam Sandler doesn't look like he used to.
Nope, he sure doesn't.
So who are, if you're recasting, who are you gonna? So is it Sly? Is that who you're recasting as?
Well,
as
we're not. We
Chubbs?
don't. This is part two, so we're continuing on, right? So we're not trying to recast those characters; they're gone. And Chubbs did die in the movie, right? I think, right? So he wasn't there anymore.
He did.
Um,
Yeah, remember Happy gets him. He killed the alligator and he gifted him the alligator's head, and he like had a meltdown. He flipped off backwards and fell, and yeah.
Yep. So you do have Kevin Nealon still around. So feeling it, feeling the vibe, feeling it, feeling the flow. Yeah. He's around. He can be in it, right?
He could.
The girlfriend, I think, she's still alive. Who's that? Pete Sampras's wife? Is that who that was?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. So you got those two. Who else we putting in there? I don't know. Sandler, he'll figure something out.
What about Samuel L. Jackson? Could Samuel come in?
Yeah, he could play a Chubbs type of role. Sure.
Yeah. Chubbs type role. Chubbs type.
Yep.
Good. Who's going to be Happy's? I guess Shooter will be his arch nemesis again, right? I mean,
yeah, Shooter. Yeah, Shooter's he's still around. That'd be great. Yeah.
I don't know. Is it going to deliver? Do you think it delivers?
I mean, he's got a lot to play with there. Golf these days, he's got a lot there.
There's another movie after we
get
do
some cameos. You could do cameos from golfers and everything else if you wanted to. There's a lot there.
What about Tiger Woods?
Tiger could make an appearance. Yeah.
What about Don Johnson? What kind of shape's Don Johnson in these days?
Ooh, that'd be good. He's in good shape.
I would love that. Love that. A little tin cup action, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're not busy riding horses and
what about Cheech?
Cowboys? Mm-hmm. I could see that happen. How does he still smoking, huffing a lot of Chiba?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, bring Don and Cheech in. Heck yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'd be fun. He's got a lot of things he can play with. Sandler's good. He's a good writer. So, yeah. Ben Stiller's still around.
Ben Stiller he was so mean to Granny. Remember how he was?
He was great. It was great. We do need to do a rewatchables on this. We do need to do a rewatchables.
We will. Hashtag plagiarism.
Hashtag plagiarism. Yeah, we get it. You guys get it.
Did you say hashtag or hash pipe?
Whatever it is. Chi-Chi. All right. So we got that coming up. I'm not sure if you saw the news, but
talk to me.
There you go.
Whoa. Charlie freaking Hustle. Holy. Pete Rose is now claiming it wasn't him. It was his translator. God, I love this guy. I mean,
did you see that? You saw the news over the weekend, right? There's some baseball player is claiming his translator taking all these. It's like a baseball player from now. Yeah. So this is just a joke, but it's funny.
I mean, let him in, right? Let him in.
Let him in.
Because isn't Bonds in and McGuire, aren't they all in?
No, none of them.
They're not in.
No, Clemens, Bond, none of those guys got in. But Charlie Hustle should be in. He should be in.
Let him in. Let Petey Boy in. Wow.
Exactly. Oh well.
There's Dandridge, Tennessee's finest again. Well, Peter Malnati. So if you're Peter Malnati, is your finest moment in life? Was it hoisting I think 9 years ago, hoisting that big cock trophy, your first win on the PGA Tour?
100%.
Or was it, and what is it about Peter Malnati that he loves these animal trophies? Because I think they get a trophy of a big, now, hold on, put two and two together here. His first victory on the PGA Tour, Dandridge's finest, Peter Malnati, was a big cock trophy. His second win on the PGA Tour was a big snake trophy. I'm starting to notice a theme.
Oh, boy.
I'm starting to notice a little bit of a theme here, Dan. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
If you know what I mean. I think you do. All right. What else we got to I guess we got to talk about the Houston Open.
Yeah. Let me get over to Fantasy National.
Oddly enough. FantasyNational.com. It's where we make all our winning picks at, regardless of how much we've had to drink today. All right, let's see where are we sitting at? Who's here? I mean, a lot of this will be the last tournament for a lot of these guys, I expect. Some of the folks took last week off, and they'll be appearing. What's the going mileage rate for the IRS right now? Is it like 55 cents a mile up to so many miles? And regardless, is Spieth on a stipend? He couldn't swing it.
Couldn't swing it. Couldn't swing it. I know. All his buddies are playing. Yeah,
he didn't swing the weekend, so I mean, it's not like he had a full schedule. So
exactly.
All right, lots of interesting plays here. Well, before we do, so this is a municipal course in Houston, Memorial Park. We're just we're around 7,400 yards. We're on Bermuda greens. We're at a par 70, probably one of the longest par 70s on the PGA Tour. Hard golf course, hard off the tee. Greens are big. Again, Bermuda, weather looks like it's going to be okay, so I don't know that that's a big factor. Other than that's a Tom Doak design. Love some Tom Doak golf course. And Brooks Koepka, by the way, he had a little input on the redo of this dig.
That's right. That's right.
What do we think of Dan? Let's start working on a lineup. And where are you taking us? Should we just mark it a Scottie Scheffler victory and move on?
It's not a bad play. It's not a bad play.
I mean, if you say no, I'm hanging up on you. And show's
exactly.
over.
Show's over. Show's over. We do have one more movie to talk about at the end.
We do have another movie to talk about at the end. Not golf related though.
Yeah. So you got Scottie, Wyndham, Sahith, Willie Z. Those are your 10,000 and up. I don't know. We should not start there. We should definitely start in the 9s or the 8s, right? So if we go to the 9s, we got Finau, Kim, Day, Horan.
How do you feel about Keith
Mitchell, and Hoagie? I like Mitchell. I think we should start right there.
Keith Mitchell. So I think off the tee is going to be is the leading factor for this tournament. I like Keith Mitchell at $9,200. Ownership percentage. Let's see where I'm starting to get the hang of this new
Where do you see that at?
Layout. So it's up top in the chevrons. You scroll over, but you got to select some people and you got to kind of play around. And it says don't put in any bullshit data. However, a lot of other people like Keith Mitchell, he's 20% owned currently. I still like him. I still think it's probably a pretty sound play. So I'm good with Keith Mitchell if you're good.
Okay, so we're going to go Keith Mitchell in the $9,000 range. Okay, let's go on. Let's scroll on down to the 8s. Let's see if anybody like anybody in the 8s.
All right, $8,000. Let me throw a few names at you. Some people that are relatively low owned, and I'll give you some ownership.
Okay.
Mackenzie Hughes, good week last week. He's projecting out right now at around 12%. Probably going to go up a little bit. But I think Mac Hughes could be a play. Where did he finish? He definitely was in contention. The Copperhead course is not a joke. It's a hard golf course. T3 last week, T26 the week before, and tournament history for Mac Hughes. I think it's decent. Shit, where'd he go? Did he drop that? Yeah, T16, T29, yeah. I think I like Mac Hughes here. You good with Hughes?
I do like Hughes. Yep.
All right.
You went way down there though. You're already in the
7,800.
You skipped the 8s, but yeah.
Well, then get the 8s. Get the 8s. Where do you want to go?
I don't know if we need to start there. Yeah.
I think we can stay in the $7,000 range.
Okay. Who else you like down here?
Get Joey D, baby. Joey freaking D. T9 and T5 in his last 2 outings here. Where you at, Joey D? T49, T11, T49. I like Joey D. All we needed him to do is make the cut. Joel Dahman.
I see him.
$7,100.
7,100. Oh, there he is. Okay. All right.
You good with Joe? Good with Big Joe?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
So we got 3 left.
We do have 3 left, and we're at $8,600. I think we can get real cute.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we can get in the $6,000 range. I thought Stalling. Yeah, Stallings is here. We got a couple missed cuts, 261. I don't know. Thinking about it.
They showed Malnati. They seemed love, didn't they? At 6,700 after a win.
It wouldn't surprise me if he does not make it.
Yeah, I get it. We stay clear. Stay clear.
So Mark Hubbard was DQ'd here last year, but Mark Hubbard's been on a little bit of a roll at 6,900. I think we can roll Mark Hubbard here.
6,900.
Yeah. Or
I don't see Hubbard at 6,900.
Well, what do you feel about Cam Champ at 6,400?
He played well last week.
I know he did. Hard golf course.
Yeah, I'm good for it. And I think this is going to be a little bit easier. And it's like you said, off the drive. Yeah, let's do Champ.
All right. So we're 97.50 and we got 2 guys left. So as far as our models that we're looking at, if we want to stay within that realm, I mean, Doug Gim has not played well here, but Doug Gim is he's a solid maybe for me. I don't know. You want to roll Gim? Because if we roll Gim, then we can pick off Wyndham, we can pick off Scheffler. If we go Gim. And if we don't go Gim,
who do you want up top? Do you want Scheffler? Because then you can choose who you want below, right? So
I know.
I
mean, how can you not?
Okay, let's go, Scotty. Let's just play for a second, see if we like this.
Hold on, let me tell you what the ownership is, because I know you're a stats man, Dan.
Oh yeah, stats man.
All right, Scottie Scheffler. I'm still trying to figure out. He's 40% owned. That's a bit aggressive.
That's pretty aggressive, yeah.
Willie Z sits at 28%.
I like that.
Sahith Theegala is at 24%. I mean, you want to get real crazy? I mean, we can go Tony Finau, who's at 1.5%. Nobody's playing Tony Finau. Jason Day at 12%.
I say we go Sahith. How did he do here last year?
Let's see.
He's playing good golf. T9, T6, T37, 5,
T22 and T61.
Okay.
Just so you know, Scottie Scheffler's finished T9, T2, T32, and T28.
So Sahith is third in putting.
Yeah, I'm good.
In this field.
Mark it a third in putting.
Okay. Now who do we want? We got 9,000 left. $9,200 left. You like Hogs?
So I'm going to answer your question without answering your question. Aaron Rai finished T7 and T19 here, back-to-back years.
Okay. I mean, if you want to go Aaron Rai, we can do that.
Missed a cut last week. Just cut to Hoagie. I think Hoagie might have missed. Let's let ownership make the wager.
Okay.
16%. Jaeger is 12%. What do we got? 9,200. Who could we get? We already got Keith Mitchell. All right, so 16%, 12%. Aaron Rise at 7%. I mean, Aaron Rise is better from a percentage owned standpoint. I don't know if Aaron Rise is going to finish better than Hoagie is here. What did I say they did last week? Did Hoagie make or miss?
Hoagie didn't play last week.
He didn't play. And Hoagie didn't play, and he finished T46. I'm good. You want to go Hoagie?
Let's go Hoagie.
I'm good with Hoagie.
Lock it in.
Got $200 in our pocket, and we're marking it a zero, Donnie. All right, one and done. One and done. You want to go Mitchell, or where do you want to go with this?
Yeah, Mitchell's fine. Yeah, he's playing great golf. Yeah.
I mean, is he going to get any hotter?
No, I think he's pretty hot right now.
I would say probably not. I mean, let's see. Sid Mashburn, by the way, is doing just a swell job of outfitting that stud.
Oh, is he?
We have Sahith left too. You want to roll Sahith?
Yeah, Sahith's great.
All right,
yeah.
All right. I know you're a big Theegala guy.
Should I take Sahith? Should I take Sahith for a plus 100 for a top 20?
Yeah, for top 20 for sure.
Yeah, with plus money, I'm like, yeah, why not, right?
Well, who didn't like plus money?
Yeah. Let's look at these odds here. Keith Mitchell plus 180 for a top 20.
So hold on, we'll change the screen. So they've
did they do something? Okay.
Yeah, they've updated. So you can go to DraftKings Sportsbook odds. There you go. Look at that. DraftKings Sportsbook odds. Look at you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're a digital wizard over there.
A wizard.
I mean, like a sorcerer.
That's right.
Who we got? So I don't know. I don't think we picked the win. What if we picked the what are you looking at right now?
I just went to the sports good odds. Yeah, probably the wins. Houston, FanDuel. Let's just go MGM odds here and see what they got.
What? Oh, okay. So, but you're looking on.
I'm looking for the odds. I don't see the odds. Do you see the odds?
I don't see the odds.
All
right, back to the phone.
Back to the phone. All right, we can take this down. All right. So
what do we got? Top 20s.
Top 20s. Yeah, I was saying Keith Mitchell plus 180.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's see. Mackenzie Hughes plus 220.
Come on.
Hit
it, Dan. Hit it.
Anybody else down here? Let's see. Peter Malnati top 20 plus 400. I say stay away just because I'm not sure if he's going to play, but yeah.
You get the money.
Cam Champ plus 400.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Stallings plus 400.
Played good last week.
Yeah.
Little birthday bucks.
Birthday bucks. Gary Woodland plus 500 for a top 20. What do you think about that?
He did play good here last year. I don't.
Zach Blair plus 650.
Oh boy. Okay. So on today's show. All right, wrap it up. Hey, by the way, if you have a problem, just come over to the house and I'll pour you a drink and we'll talk about it.
There you go.
Don't be a fucking quitter calling those numbers. I mean, come on. You're not going to get any better at this unless you keep losing money. Do you think that winners just woke up winning? No. They lost their ass and they got better.
Dang right.
Speaking of losing your ass and getting better. This is the part where you're going to want to turn the show off and move on to other things now, because we're going to talk about things that are, well, let's just say they're not highly spoken of. And quite frankly, Dan, I thought you'd be bigger.
Okay. All right. Okay. Keep going.
Yeah. So wonderful. Well, I mean, would it be lame to say that the original is potentially in my top five movies of all time?
No. It hit us at a time in our lives where it was very impactful. And quite honestly, the cast was outstanding.
Outstanding. I mean, when's the last time you saw Terry Funk in a movie?
Exactly. Sam Elliott was great as that role, you know?
Wade Garrett.
Yeah. Great writing.
The year was 1989. I know a lot of you weren't born yet, but some of you were. And if you haven't, by the way, and let me go ahead and let me go ahead and pour this one up. We're talking about the recent release of the movie Roadhouse.
Yes,
starring Jake Gyllenhaal, which, by the way, he was in fantastic shape.
Sure.
I've been going to Curves for Men. I mean, I think in the next 2 or 3 years, you may see a resemblance of Mr. Gyllenhaal.
Roadhouse 3.
Roadhouse 3. So here's my just my 30,000 foot take on it now. I thought it actually followed the script very, very, very closely.
Sure.
Outside of the fact that one was in, I think, was it Missouri? Is that where they were? Like
something like that. Yeah.
Somewhere in the middle of the U.S. The original 1989, middle of the U.S. A roadhouse, and by the way, if you're going to follow everything that close, did you notice any little? Well, we'll get there in a minute. Do we need to pause this and restart this, or we're good to roll? We're good to roll.
No, we're good.
All right. I thought it followed very close, very close. I don't know one. Well, let me ask this question: Patrick Swayze as an actor, take it or leave it.
Oh, he's great.
I don't know how you replace Patrick Swayze. Jake Gyllenhaal as an actor, take it or leave it.
I generally like him. Yeah.
So do I. Okay, so the main character, the star of the show, if you will. I don't know who else could they have put in that role to have matched Swayze. I don't know that you could. I mean, I think you've almost got to go like
Gosling.
Ryan Gosling, maybe. It was just a different take on the movie, right? I mean, the script was very closely followed.
Sure, yeah.
But like I didn't find Roadhouse the original 1989. Could we call it Roadhouse 1989 and Roadhouse 24?
Yeah.
So Roadhouse 89, I didn't find it a humorous movie. I didn't find a lot of. I mean, there were a lot of little one-liners, but I didn't find it like slapstick comedy, of which I found Roadhouse 24 like corny. And kind of slapsticky. Like it's very
corny. Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought that Roadhouse 89, even though I don't know that the intent was to be a serious movie, but I really thought it was it was pretty serious. I mean, Swayze rips a guy's throat out for crying out loud. Now, we did see a guy getting eaten by an alligator in 24. In 89, a guy got attacked by a bear, stuffed bear, but he got attacked by a bear. Tiny, tiny, but I didn't see anybody named Tiny in this in 24. Did you?
No. And you and I take the original very seriously. It's one of our favorite movies.
Serious.
It was a really good movie. It was a really good movie. And this one here, to your point, just kind of corny.
It's corny. It's almost they were making like. I don't think they took it serious at all.
No.
I mean the what'd you think about the villain? There were two villains, I would say.
There was two
of which followed the original script.
Yeah. You can't. Brad Wesley's. It's so hard to beat that guy. I don't know what his real name was, but damn, he was good. He was so
he was a great villain.
Great actor. I mean, to put somebody in there today, you need like a Robert Duvall or something, right? To be able to, somebody that's got just that. Yeah. That one. And then the other guy, the kid
Jimmy.
Or whatever.
Jimmy was the guy's name in 89. I don't know what Conor McGregor's name was, but I thought too. I thought it was just like,
no. not good. And Colin McGregor, I thought he could have been fine at it, but I mean, I kind of liked him in the beginning when he first started, but then it was just over the top the entire time.
Got corny. It got almost unwatchable. Not rewatchable. It got almost unwatchable.
Unwatchable. Yeah, it was really bad. And as much as I like Jake, I thought they could have easily just done so much better with the script. I mean, it wasn't very good.
It was not very good.
He never gave the rules.
He never there was nobody getting bent over in the cooler.
No, but there's nobody. He did he did everybody
I'm
in charge. Yeah, everybody be nice. Take it outside the bar. None of those rules.
But he did those. He did those things. I mean, all those things came into play, but he never walked it through.
Yeah, he didn't like address everybody, and yeah. I don't think he fired anybody.
I don't think no. In fact, he just hired people. He left everybody. And I don't know when the last time you got stabbed with a knife was, but I don't think you just go walking around with a knife hanging out of you comfortably like everything's okay.
No,
I don't think you do that.
And Dalton's got to have a cool car. Under with Emmett, you can't. He's not walking around.
He's walking. He doesn't have a ride.
I know Dalton cannot not have a ride.
Well, now in his defense, in the movie's defense, we went from Midwest town driving around to I don't know, it's like Perdido Key or whatever the hell it was, San Largo. I mean, a very small little island right there. So the geographic area that they have to traverse was drastically smaller.
I get that, but the whole getting the beater car with these work, sure do, all that, but then he's got the Mercedes. I mean, Dalton was a roller in the original one,
yes.
And this guy's a bum.
He's a bum. He is a bum. Well, he's a fighter. He's a I don't know. It didn't do it for me.
It flopped big time. Okay, which one's worse? Roadhouse Part 2 or Point Break Part 2?
I think Patrick Swayze is the common denominator here. Like you cannot replicate Patrick Swayze.
No.
You can't do it.
No.
Can't do it.
No.
Johnny?
No.
Is his name John? The Bodhisattva. The Bodhi.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Dalton.
Iconic roles.
Iconic. Yeah. And I think Roadhouse 2 was worse than Point Break 2.
I do too. I think it was so bad. Okay, the music. Well, so in the first one we had
talk about the. Hold on. Give me some Anders Osborne. Give me what about some Tab Benoit?
Yeah.
What about a blonde?
Put it in New Orleans as a Roadhouse.
New Orleans ain't that big, and it's sleazy as shit. It
that's
smells
right.
like piss.
I didn't believe
like piss in New Orleans.
That's part of the problem with Roadhouse 2. I didn't believe there was that bad of a Roadhouse in that small of a town in a freaking key.
Nor do I.
No. In New Orleans, yeah, I could see a bad Roadhouse in New Orleans.
Oh,
I could see Tab and Anders.
Yeah. Remember that one time I was in New Orleans and that guy kept following me around and he asked me those weird questions and said he wanted to do those weird things. I'm like, no, I'm going back to the Roadhouse. No, thank you. No, not even close.
Yeah, give me Anders, give me Tab, give me Robert Randolph. I
mean, there's so many options down there. Man.
Yeah.
Give me. I mean, Kebmo could have had the guitar in his lap, slapping the strings.
Ben Harper.
So many options.
Yeah. Big miss. Big swing and a miss there, Jake. Big swing. And I like Jake. Jake does good movies. I like a lot of Jake movies. I was like, wow, I cannot believe
he was in really good shape.
I know. I get that. I'm like, I can't believe he did this movie like that. That's just.
Do you think Connor? If Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor got in a fight in real life, do you think Jake Gyllenhaal stands a chance?
No. He's built. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's in great shape, but no, Conor McGregor's such a
Well, he was
freaking
practicing.
dude.
He was practicing.
That dude is freaking insane. That dude's insane.
I do appreciate the fact that they went and grabbed somebody from the real sport. Just like I
Mhm.
said, Terry
Mhm.
Funk was in the original in '89, and albeit he was a wrestler, they did. And this was portrayed around an MMA fighter, so they did kind of get somebody from the MMA world. So I get the draw, but
the concept is actually very good. Getting an MMA fighter and an MMA fighter, and he's a washed up one in the movie. That was a good plot. They put it in the wrong spot. Miami's not, South Florida is not a good spot for it. Not the freaking Keys.
Not the Keys.
No.
Yeah, it's like banana hammocks and Mai Tais. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
What about any Easter eggs? Did anything stick out to you in the movie? I mean, within the first like 10 minutes, I'm like, holy shit, look at that. Which I think is a big miss. Did any Easter eggs that come to so you know where the bookstore was?
Yeah.
Okay, so and that's one of the bus stop is at the bookstore kind of thing, right? He gets off.
Guess, yeah.
No, that's just stick with the facts here. There's nothing like Max. Stick with the facts. Right beside of the bookstore was the double douche.
No, was it? I didn't see that.
I swear to God, same friggin'. It wasn't the old. It had the new neon, like when the double douche gets when they remodel. It had the blue neon sign, double douche.
Why wouldn't they just name the Roadhouse the Double Deuce?
I don't know that. But they did have the double douche in there. It just wasn't the name of the Roadhouse. And they're like, oh, well, that's the irony of it. It's a house beside of the road.
It's not the irony of it. No, it was bad.
But
that was bad writing.
But in the original, it's like the Roadhouse wasn't called the Roadhouse. It was the double deuce.
Exactly.
And it was the but it wasn't even really a roadhouse.
Yeah.
Roadhouse. Have you ever seen that movie, the show, the episode of Family Guy where Peter keeps going, Roadhouse?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, I did laugh when he beat the guys up in the beginning and then drove them to the hospital. That was kind of funny.
That was.
I started laughing. I said, "This could be okay," and then I was like, "No, it wasn't good."
It's not okay. What about Post Malone? What'd you think about his?
I don't know. I don't know much about Post Malone. I don't know much about him.
You remind me a lot of Post Malone.
Yeah, it's all my tattoos,
Yeah, well, the ones I can't see.
Yeah. So, yeah, big flop there, man. Yeah.
Do you think if you go back and rewatch it again?
I will not rewatch it again. If I'm going to rewatch it again, I'm going to watch 1989,
No, well, I got to watch 19, and no, you got to watch it. We got to pull, and there are actually a lot of comps. Lots of I can't believe you didn't catch the double douche on the when they were right beside the library, the bookstore.
Yeah.
And that
well, we've talked about in great detail before. The original Roadhouse was really a Western. It has so many similarities to Tombstone.
It's very much a Western. Yeah. I mean, you've got the cowboys riding in on the horses and the iron horses, as Bon Jovi would say.
He's coming in to clean up this town, and and the cowboys are all there, and it's very Roadhouse, very very Tombstone-ish,
Yeah. Patrick Swayze was the next Clint Eastwood, if you will, even though they were kind of operating at the same time. But
yep. So
very disappointing. Very disappointing.
I was so pumped for it too. God.
Do you think that you were overexcited and that's what kind of detracted from the?
If it was average, I would have been stoked. If it was just average, I'd be like, "This is the best movie ever."
It wasn't average. Yeah,
no, it wasn't.
Didn't do it for me. Didn't. What are the people saying about it? What's
I don't know.
What's a reputable source? Rotten Tomatoes. Is Rotten Tomatoes still reputable?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, let's take a look.
Who's dead? Siskel's dead, Ebert's alive, or Ebert's dead and Siskel's alive?
Yeah. Roadhouse. Is this the new one? Let's see. Yep, this is the new one. So Rotten Tomatoes gave it 61, really bad. And then the audience was 56, even below what the critics gave it. Not good. Not good. Not good. Yeah. Hey. Thanks, Jake, for trying.
3.0. Even Jon Rahm's Master's Dinner came out better than this.
That's true. That's true.
Ouch. I'd rather watch Southpaw. Remember when he did
Southpaw was good. Southpaw was good.
I would rather watch that. Well, that's a stinker, man. I mean, because I'm like you. I like Jake, and he's done a lot of good things, but
he's done really good. Yeah. Let's see. I'll tell you my favorite Jake movie. Let's see. I liked his sister's a good actress too. We liked her in what was the movie? The cowboy movie. What was it?
Crazy Heart.
Crazy Heart.
Brokeback Mountain.
Crazy Heart.
Are you talking about the cowboy movie with the two guys when they get
No. I said his sister.
Well, hold on. Is Jake Gyllenhaal as an actor?
Mm-hmm.
The favorite movie is the one with Heath Ledger, right? Where they're
not mine. Not mine.
Cowboys, and they go up to the go rest high on that mountain.
I did like The Covenant. That was good. I did like that. I'm not sure if you saw that one yet.
I don't know about any Covenant.
That's the one where he was the soldier.
I feel like I should have seen that.
Southpaw was good. You talked about that one.
Southpaw is good.
Yeah.
I like Southpaw.
Prisoners. Oh, that was a good one. Oof, that was rough right there, buddy.
Prisoners was good.
And then End of Watch was damn good too.
Where he was the cop?
Mm-hmm. That was
dirty
so
kind of cop.
real. So real.
Like the Puerto Rican buddy that was
that was so real. Yeah. That was good.
That was good. I did like that.
Zodiac was good.
So, Zodiac. He's been in a lot of good movies. I can't believe he did that. I mean,
I know.
What's he thinking?
I don't know.
And again, I'm not saying he did a bad job as an actor. I'm just saying the way that Jarhead. I mean,
Jarhead was good.
Older movies. Jarhead was good. Ooh, what about that one with remember where he's the cowboy? And then there's the other cowboy, and they've got these horses, and they go and they ride up in the mountains. And
yeah, I never saw that movie, but yes, I know what you're talking about.
Let's just say, in the heat of the night is they give it a whole new meaning. I don't know. I'm a little torn here that he again he didn't. Oh, Donnie Darko. Do you remember Donnie Darko?
Mm-hmm.
That's a dark one. That's
a
dark one. I didn't know. I don't remember him in City Slickers. We all had to be young by then. Oh, I did watch The Covenant. That was good. I don't know about Saturday Night Live. Nobody gives a shit about Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like did you watch Nightcrawler? Remember when he was the paparazzi and going around?
That was something. He's done some like really edgy kind of like interesting movies.
Very no, but like that took a lot of. Now I guess here's what I think about Roadhouse 24. He put more effort into getting ready for Roadhouse 24 than he did in acting in Roadhouse 24. And I don't fucking know. I don't know what the getting ready part. I mean, I can see it, but I don't know what the getting ready part is conceived of.
Yeah. I agree totally with that statement. Yep.
Way to go.
I'm going to mark it down as a miscut.
Ooh, that's what are the odds? What are the odds? Miscut. Take it.
Yeah. That was
even
a miscut
for negative
right
money. You take it's a miscut on that.
That's a miscut right there. That's a miscut. I probably had him as a top 20. I probably had it like, plus 250, and he came in as a miscut.
I thought it was going to be. I mean, I thought with McGregor, it's not on my. When you should watch that is when you get home from day drinking on the golf course all day and you're about to pass out and you're going to pass out, or like if you're leaving Vegas and you're on the plane and you're like, well, I don't know what I should watch. You put the earbuds in and hit play and then just sleep through it. And you didn't miss a damn thing.
Yep. 100%.
You missed
100%.
absolutely nothing.
All right. Well, thanks for nothing, Jake.
I guess
way to ruin the year, Jake.
Way to ruin the year. Now, what are you looking forward to any movies? Anything coming out that you've got your eye on?
Not yet. Not that I've seen. Have you seen anything?
What about this little show that's set? It's set in Augusta, Georgia.
Oh yeah, looking forward to that one.
It's called The Masters. Early lean.
I like Jocko.
Live or no live?
I like Jocko. If he can keep hot,
I think Koepka's going to be. I think Koepka's got Koepka's chomping, man.
Well, he's been so quiet, right?
That's what I'm saying. I think he's like full bore and ready to go. Does Brooks Koepka finish? Does Brooks Koepka complete the career Grand Slam before Rory McIlroy does?
Rory's a little younger, I think, but
Koepka's got to win too. Koepka's got to win the Masters and an Open. Rory just has to win the Masters. Is the competition going to be too hot, or is Rory going to finish this year?
Rory didn't play that great at the Players. He came out hot, but then he faded fast. I mean, from an odds perspective, I probably would take Rory just because he only got the one, right? But I don't know.
No thanks. No thanks.
And it's the same course every year, so it's like he can get better at it, right?
You would think, but that's not really the way it's turned. It's not turning out that way.
Okay. Anyway, that's good. Yeah, fun show. That was fun. Much more entertaining than the Roadhouse one.
Well,
So he's going to do a master show coming up here pretty soon, right?
Well, we should.
I think the DraftKings is already out for the Masters.
Champions dinner, do's and don'ts. Don't discuss PGA Tour PIF politics at the table.
Nothing yet.
Do remove your range goat's hat in the dining room. Don't anchor your salad fork.
Oh.
Do chew with your mouth closed, even while Tiger recounts his 16th. What?
That's funny.
I don't know what that means. This is is it? I mean, listen, that's
the range goat thing was funny.
Yeah, that's coming from Golf Digest, by the way.
Yeah, I mean the range goat thing was funny. Yeah.
Let's see if there's anything else. I know we got to do, but it's lame. Ooh, don't practice aim point with your P's. I know that's dumb. Do let the guy who just got a $300 million payday pick up the check. Hey now. I like it there. All right, Danny. What do we got? I'm good. If you're good, we're heading to Houston. Weather should be fine. I think we got some solid plays for this week, and you got some good bets. We got free money coming. Looking for you to take me on a trip.
There you go.
I'm ready.
Sounds good. All right.
Until next time.